All right, guys, here's video number 3, the last 30 days. All right, so that was some of the food stuff to talk about, the foods that are allowed, not allowed, things of that nature. Condiments, let's go over that. Mustard, still a great condiment. The Ken's barbecue, 2-carb barbecue sauce. Guys, start cutting back on that a little bit. Once again, Bragg's aminos are good. Apple cider vinaigrette is good to use. Mustard, plain, old-fashioned, just good old plain yellow mustard, okay? That can be used too as well, all right? Now, food standpoint, once again, ways to cook tilapia and things of that nature. Baking it is ideally the best. You can use jalapenos. Guys can still use pico. Now use pico, stay away from the salsa. And then we want to talk about sodium intake. Now, sodium, you guys' marinades and you guys' things like that need to be starting to be cutting back. Mrs. Dash, Flavor Gods, granulated garlic, things like that can stay, but like the marinades and the full marinades need to start being cut back to be taken out, is what I would tell you for the best case scenario. It would be to take them completely out and switch on to Mrs. Dash or Flavor Gods, all right? So, idea there. Now, cook your food using, once again, granulated garlic, Mrs. Dash, things of that nature are going to be your best bets. Like I said, salsa, cut out the salsa. We're going to start cutting back on the sodium intake. Your sodium intake, if you guys want to monitor it and you're using MyFitnessPal, right in the neighborhood of 1,500 milligrams to 2,000 milligrams is kind of what you're looking for. So fall within those guidelines and you'll be pretty okay with the sodium intake. If you're already below that, that's great, all right? So go ahead and stay at that, all right? So now, with sodium also, if you talk about water intake, guys, now your body at about 3/4 of a gallon to a gallon, depending on your body, there is a hormone that is secreted that is an anti-diuretic. So basically meaning it causes you to retain water. Now, if you get to 3/4 of a gallon to a gallon, this hormone that we produce inside our body that makes us hang on to water, since our body is so much of it is made up of water, will stop secreting and will actually cause you to lose water off your body. You will start to drop weight, things of that nature. So it's very expected. Now, the first time you start taking in a gallon to 3/4 of a gallon, especially if you haven't been even close to that, you will feel bloated. You will feel very waterloggy, okay? But it's a must do, because later on in the challenge, we'll do a water load phase, okay, where we will take in almost double what you're taking in now. So if you're taking in a gallon now, you will double that to about 2 gallons for a very short period. Problem now for some people is they're taking in 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons right now. None of you guys are going to be able to drink 4 gallons of water at a time. So guys, if you're doing 2 gallons, talk with me, cut it back a little bit for sure, all right? So that's what I would tell you guys on that. Now, for you guys that are going into this protein and this intake, I would definitely tell you guys that starting to incorporate digestive enzymes, things of that nature into your probiotics. If you're not doing those, or fiber pills, definitely need to be doing that now, because these protein substances, we need them to digest inside of our body at a good strong rate and kind of get our body processing in and out. So super important to do that. All right, so that's basically what we have for these last 30 days. Not a whole lot here. Once again, the foods. Let's go over workouts, how many to do, how many cardios to do, food not to eat, or food to eat, essentially. If I didn't name the food item in the foods to eat, that means you probably shouldn't eat it. From Greek yogurt to muesli to can I have carrots to, brown rice to quinoa pasta. Quinoa pasta was not mentioned. I understand it's a complete carbohydrate and it's really good for you. I would tell you guys to cut it back. If you want a really good shot at this transformation challenge and winning it, you need to cut that back. If quinoa pasta, you're doing fine with it and you like where you're going, keep it in your diet, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. So once again, choose and pick what you want to do with this and implement this stuff in accordingly. Like I said, giving you the stuff and the tools to get the best possible result that you can. So it's you guys' opportunity to apply them and use what you guys have at your fingertips. So foods to eat, sodium, water intake. We'll have some more videos in a couple days on your last stretch of what to do in what we call the peak week, which is the week coming up to and the week of the photos. All right, guys. So one more thing, we'll touch on it again. If you haven't set a photo day and time, you need to do that. Ideally, the best time to take a photo is early in the morning before you have any food or any water or anything in your system at all. So start thinking about now about what day and what time you want to do those photos. All right, guys. So this is video number 3. Last 30 days, guys. Good luck. Stay at it, and let's stay positive. Keep it going.